What happens if you lose, Nick?
Who the hell is Aquaman?
I get Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, I get sausage biscuits. Maybe you guys will see a little footage of that later on because we got some good stuff.
Fill up the deuces. There you go, baby.
Howdy. What's going on, boys and girls? Good evening and welcome to KSR Christopher James. I am Christopher James. Happy to be here on this super duper Thursday. Welcome to the shit. S-H-I-T. So happy it's Thursday. Don't get all crazy on me out there, boys and girls. We're just ready to have a good time. Have us a little bit of a party. I'm doing a little, sharing it out right now. So for you guys out there, feel free to share this out and help me spread the word and, get some eyes on the show for my guests that are coming on this evening. I have three of them. Uno, dos, tres. Yay, 3 shows, three people. Not 3 shows, 3 guests. Damn. Got this little piece of hair right here. It's just coming down on my head. But anyway, big stuff. They got BKFC this weekend in Wichita, Kansas. Julian Lane and David Rickles in the main event. That one is going to be straight fire. I cannot wait for that event. I'll be watching live. We've got Island Fights coming up November 5th. We've got BKFC coming up November 12th. My client Marcus Brimage is going to be making his bare knuckle fighting debut that night. I can't announce his opponent yet, but trust me, the deal is done. The contracts are signed. We're just waiting for the go-ahead from those in charge at BKFC. Now, real quick, before I jump into the whole show, I got my first guest. She's sitting there in the green room right now. She's waiting. I hope she has headphones or earbuds in. Shake your head if she got them. She's showing me right now. I see her. She's smart. I love this girl. But I want to talk real quick. James West, the coach of Aspen Lad. I want to say it again. I did a little joint on it the other day. James West was exactly 100% right for the way he handled his corner. Think about this. You have 60 seconds between each round to talk to your fighter and get them in the right mode to fight. So yelling at her and saying, "Hey, what are we doing here?" If my coach ain't doing that, my coach is fucking fired. I need a coach that's going to fucking push me to my limits and take me somewhere. And like I said, everybody that's complaining about it, including Misha Tate, stop. You don't know the relationship that those two have, and they work it out and they know what they're doing with each other. So leave it be. Also, Paulo Costa and Marvin Vettori are going to fight at catchweight 195. Paulo Costa is giving up 20% of his purse because he just wasn't going to cut the weight. I'm really surprised that the UFC is letting this happen because, the guy just basically came in and said, fuck it, I'm not even going to try. And, if you're not even going to try, man, kiss my ass, man. All the other fighters out there are working hard to do their thing, and you're going to sit there and act like you're special. Fuck off, eat a fat one. That's what I'm saying. And yeah, I'd say that to Costa's face. I know, right? People go, "You're crazy." I am crazy. I don't give a shit. So anyway, we're going to get rolling here right now. Let me roll over to the comment section here, get that all set up. Lyle Webb, what's up? Forrest Daniels, Costa by KO. Oh, my goodness. So anyway, my first guest, this young lady is an amateur fighter. She's not 19 years old either. She's a little bit older, a little bit wiser, and a little bit more mature. And this girl works as hard as the pro fighters I've seen. I talk with her manager a lot, Scott Farley from GOAT Combat Agency. And he tells me the work this lady puts in, and it really blows my mind. She's also got an incredible story to tell us about, from her last fight, which took place at Island Fight 69 a few months back. And I know because I was there. I was the ring announcer. So I know some stuff. But I'm not going to tell her story. I'm going to bring her in to tell her story. So right now, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever on the show, please welcome my guest, Courtney Cameron. Courtney, what's going on, girl?
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm just living the dream. That's the cop-out answer when people don't have anything else to say and they go, "Hey, how are you?" Oh, even if you're having a shitty day, "Oh, I'm living the dream."
Oh yeah.
Out of their ass, yeah. But I am living the dream. I get to talk to fighters all the time. I ring announce. I got my grandson with me. My life is good. What about yours?
Mine is too. I'm very happy. I get to punch people in the face for fun. So, not a lot of people get to do that. It's pretty good.
It'd be a lot cooler if you were getting paid to do that shit, though, right?
Yes.
You know,
Yes.
that's
We're
coming
getting
down the
there.
road. We're getting
Yeah.
there. You know, hey, everybody's got their path and their plan, and you have to do it a certain way. And you know, when you're ready, you're ready. By the way, if you've never had this is Liquid Death Mountain Water. This water, it's in a can, and people always go, "Wow, water in a can? That's gotta suck." This is the most crisp, fresh water I've ever had in my life. Liquid Death. I need you to sponsor me, you fuckers. Let's go.
That's awesome.
I do that every show.
Nice.
I also do a plug for Sheath Underwear, but I'm not going to do that today. So I'm tired of plugging them for free. But anyway, so Courtney's an amateur fighter, like I said, and I don't have your record in front of me. What is your record right now?
So I sit at 5-3 in kickboxing and Muay Thai, 2-0 in boxing, and 2-0 in MMA.
Well, damn. So you're like 9 wins in and like 3 or 4 losses. That's not bad. That's a good amateur career. One of my viewers wants to know what belt is that in the background over your shoulder there.
Oh, well, sorry, my camera's opposite. So that is the kickboxing title that I got in February of last year.
Yeah, because she kicked ass in kickboxing and got a kick-ass belt.
Yeah.
That's what she does. All right, so let's jump right into this. So, tell everybody about your last fight. You were taking on a young girl, I believe she was, I don't remember if she was making her debut, but I think she was making her debut. And, everybody, what pisses me off when, because like I said, you're not 19. You're a little bit older than, some of the girls you compete against. But, and everybody thinks, oh, the young girl's going to come in and kick the older girl's ass, or the young boy's going to come in and kick the man's ass. And that's never 100% true. It does happen, but everybody was talking about this girl was going to kick your ass. And I looked at you guys at the face-offs and the weigh-in, and I'm going, these people I think are wrong. Courtney didn't look rattled. Courtney looked, like you looked like you belonged there, and the other girl looked like a first-time fighter. No offense to her. I'm not ripping on her. If you go in there and fight in a cage or a ring, all the respect. But you could see it in her face. It was like she didn't know what to do up there. She just, and I had a feeling that was going to translate into the fight, which it did. So, but you've got a crazy story to tell. So I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to spark up this fucking 31%er. And
nice. So I actually wait, I'm waiting.
I got to make it official.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Story Time with Courtney Cameron.
That's awesome. So I actually had my face broke in that fight. I haven't put anything on social media because I've been healing. I had to have surgery on my face. Like, it's been, the last couple of weeks has been absolutely crazy. And I didn't know my face was broken until a week after the fight.
Yeah, that's a little bit fucking weird, isn't it? That you didn't know you're broken, your face was broken. I actually think, let me double check here, see if I can pull this sucker up, because I believe I have a picture of your broken face.
Yeah.
That Scott sent me. Let's see. There's a nice promo picture of you. There's a disc poster, an Arnold picture. Ah, there it is. So, let me see if I can bring this over here to share a screen, a window, that right there. All right, boys and girls, that is Courtney Cameron's broken face. You see where it's circled right there? As you can see in the circle, actually, let me see if I can make this thing a little bit bigger. Can I make this bigger? I don't know if I can.
I don't know.
I'm looking right now forward. Nope, I can't make it any bigger, but I can sit there and right in here. So if you guys look at the other side here where I'm screening my arrow, and then you look at this side, you can see where it's busted right there. Like a legit broken fucking face.
I actually found it by accident too. That's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part. People say, "Oh man, I'm going to break that bitch's face, or I'm going to break that dude's face." Somebody broke your face.
Yeah, she did. It happened in the first round. It was. I actually know which hit it was too, because it felt like a baseball bat hit the side of my face. And in the middle of the fight, I was like, "Holy shit, that one hurt." I was like, I should probably keep my hands up because I keep getting hit, So I go
Your
back.
manager just messaged on the comment section. He just wanted to let everybody know she got a broken face and finished the fight. So
Yes.
that's Scott Farther right there, just because you won. So I mean,
Yeah, I
But-
fought 3 rounds with a broken face. It was great. And
some of you
still
guys
won.
can't fight with a broken fucking fingernail, and this girl's fighting with a broken fucking face. How you
Yeah.
feel now, kids? How you feel?
I feel great. I had surgery 2 weeks ago yesterday. And so basically the cheekbone, so it wasn't my orbital, it was the bone back here behind my orbital, and it was
Yeah,
caved
like back.
inward.
Yeah, it's weird looking on the picture. I'm like looking at him,
Yeah.
going, man, that's just. For when Scott first sent me, I'm like, what the fuck am I looking at? And he goes, that's Courtney's broken face, and I'm like, ow.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I could do it. I guess, adrenaline takes over, that's a real thing. And
Yeah, it really does.
because
Like,
you didn't even know.
No, I didn't. So I know that, like, I got hit real hard in that first round, and I went back to my corner after round 1, and I told my coach, I was like, man, my fucking face hurts. And he's like, well, yeah, you just got hit. And I was like, yeah, I just got hit. So then I just went on the rest of the fight. It didn't bother me. I couldn't even feel anything really. Get done fighting, step out of the ring, the doctor comes up and he's checking me, and I was like, yeah, man, I'm fine. Like, my face hurts, but I just got punched, so it's not a big deal. Just, let me go do my thing. And so went into the locker room, sat down, and like started to unwind. I was like, damn, man, the side of my head is really hurting. But I didn't really think anything of it. I was like, I just got caught, a couple times real good. Get home, and I like bruised up a little bit, had a little bit of swelling, not a big deal. Got back in, started training, started lifting, and it was a week after the fight, and I had sat down and I was going like this, and I was like, wait a minute, the side of my face is caved in.
I'm going to go back because you said you went into your corner. You go, my face hurts, and if I'm in your corner, I'm one of those smart ass motherfuckers. If you looked at me during the fight, said your face hurts, I said, yeah, man, it's killing me too. Just to fuck with you, to get you to like not think about
Right.
the face hurting, and you go, you motherfucker, just laugh and go back into the fight mode. So yeah, go ahead. So you reach over, you feel your face, you ever go, my face is caved in. What the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, this does not feel right. So I was like feeling the other side, and I was like, okay, like I know my cheekbones don't normally feel like this. So I went to my friend Lauren. I was like, hey, dude, you got to feel this because it just feels really weird. And so she was like, oh my God, that's disgusting. Like, that's not good. Literally, like, I had everybody kind of looking at it at the gym. And then I told my coach, I was like,
and feeling your face up.
Yeah. And I told my coach,
Hi,
I was like,
I'm Courtney.
so
Feel my face.
touch my face.
Touch my face.
Touch my face. Like, touch the hole in my face. So my coach was like, yeah, your face is kind of fucked up. And
Damn.
so yeah, so I was like, well, I should go get it looked at. And he's like, yeah, maybe, I was like, all right, cool, I'll do it tomorrow. So then tomorrow comes, I go to work, and I'm sitting there, and my boss is like, what's wrong with your face? And I was like, yeah, right? Like,
like, what the fuck, boss? God damn.
She's like, something's off. And I was like, yeah, like my face is caved in. It's really weird. And she's like, you need to go have that looked at. My boyfriend did the same thing. He was like, you should probably really have that looked at. Like, and I was like, nah, like I just don't want to sit in the ER all day. Fuck it. It'll be fine. And he's like, no, like I really think you should.
Yeah.
So I went to urgent care, and I walked in. They were like, so what happened to your face? And I was like, something's messed up, right? Like, well, because
Like
I
they
told him, I
noticed
was
it
like,
right away.
no. So you could only notice it like if I pointed it out because it was caved in. But if you didn't know it was there,
the way you said it, I thought you walked in the door and people just looked at you and go, man,
No.
what's up with your fucking face, man? I'm like, God damn, can a girl get a break here? You know what I'm saying?
yeah, no. So I would like point it out, and then they're like, oh shit. So the doctor at urgent care, I was like, so listen, I had a fight a week ago. I got punched in the face a couple of times, and now something feels really weird, so I want to get it looked at. And they were just like, you got punched in the face? Like, yeah, like I'm a fighter.
I'm a fighter.
And they seemed like a little less than amused by it. And
Well,
so
because the
like,
first thing they probably think is you're a woman walking into an urgent care, and the first thing they probably think is you got punched in the face by a guy.
right,
And that's and listen, that's like standard operating procedure at medical facilities. And I'm going to be honest with you, it makes me angry. Because right away they're automatically assuming that some man punched you in the face or did something wrong to you. Like
Right.
sometimes, I've had to go to like a women's clinic with my wife for different things, and they're all like, "Oh, you can't go back there. You can't do it." I'm like, it's my wife,
Right.
and she asked for me to come back there. But they always assume that a man did something or a man did something bad, and that's a bad cultural thing in our society. It had nothing to do with you, but it's kind of that's why they looked at you funny and they're probably thinking, is this girl lying, saying she's a fighter, got in a fight, because she's trying to protect somebody, and that's how they think. And
Mm.
it's not always like that. Men get a bad rap in a women's clinic or even any medical facility. It's like, man, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah.
God forbid, I love my wife and want to hang out with her. Shh. I
Yeah,
mean,
my
your boyfriend sent you to the hospital. You should have been, look, my boyfriend sent me here.
he made me come.
If he broke my face, I don't think he'd send me here to be like, take it, bitch. Shut up.
Right.
Don't say nothing. I mean, that's how that, not even to make a joke, but that's how that goes. When you're in a bad relationship and that happens, they don't want you to go to the hospital because then people ask questions. They want to keep that shit down low. So,
Yeah. I've actually been there before. So a previous relationship a couple years ago.
so you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, definitely I do.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's cool.
But I'm glad to see you on the other side because you're
Yeah.
listen, a lot of ladies that go through that never recover.
They don't.
They
It's
never
really
find
sad.
the mental strength to find themselves. And you did.
I
Because
did.
you're
I
thriving
definitely
and
did.
surviving. You're thriving and surviving today in your new life. And that's awesome to see. So for you girls out there that may be watching, just know if you're in a shitty relationship with a guy or even a girl that's abusive to you, because that goes on too, and it doesn't get talked about enough, in same-sex relationships, there's abuse, whether it's two men and two women, and that happens. You don't hear about that enough. But if you're in a relationship and you're a man, a woman, or whatever gender you want to call yourself, and your partner is beating the shit out of you and hurting you, get help. If you're afraid to get help, message me and I will help you get help. It's one
Same
of those
here.
things that Courtney too. She's been through it, so you can actually talk to her. I've never been through it on either end because I'll never, hit a woman, and ain't no woman kicking my ass. No, I'm just kidding. My wife could probably beat the shit out of me if she wanted to, so I'm just gonna shut up right now. She's in the other room. I don't want to.
That's awesome.
Save me.
No, I actually had I had posted my story on Facebook a couple months ago, and I actually had a guy that I know came up to me and he was like, I'm really happy to see, your story, and it really hit home. And I was like, oh my God, like, I'm so sorry to hear it. And it doesn't get talked about enough as far as like men being abused by women as well. It's all the way around, and it doesn't even have to be physical. It can be emotional, mental, financial, sexual, it's all of it.
I know a male fighter in the UFC, and I can't divulge his name, but he's had some issues, and come to find out that his now ex-girlfriend, for how long I don't know, is physically abusive to him. Mm-hmm. Now here's a guy that's a professional fucking fighter in the top organization in the world. So it doesn't matter what you do for a living. It doesn't matter how tough you think you are. Or how badass or how much you can defend yourself, you could still be a victim, both physically, mentally, sexually, financially. There's so many levels of abuse. It's crazy. So anybody out there that's in a relationship like that, that's abusive, I know we sidetracked a little bit from Courtney's face injury, okay. But it kind of brought us here. So, please get help. And if you're afraid to ask somebody to help you because you don't want to tell people in your inner circle, I'm probably not in your inner circle. Message me, and I will help you get the help you need. Right here, that's in my heart. We goof and joke on the show, but there are serious things that we do talk about sometimes. And this is one of those things we just happen to sidetrack into. And there's Courtney. She's not a victim. She was a victim, and she decided she didn't want to maintain that label of being a victim. So she got up and she did something about it. And hats off to her, because that takes more courage to get away from that than it does to walk in any octagon, ring, cage, and fight another human being when you know it's coming. The fact that you were able to get up and walk away from your relationship and find yourself, hats off to you, girl. Hats off.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right,
So
so
when I
now,
say I'm living my best life, I am definitely living my best life.
no doubt about it. So
Yeah.
now, so you walk into the med center. I'm going to get us back on
Yeah.
track now. Watch this.
Okay.
You walk into the medical center. You tell them what's going on. They go, "What happened to your face?" You tell them you're a fighter. They're kind of like,
Mhm.
Then what happens?
So then they're like, well, we can't do anything here. So they sent me to go get a CT scan done on my face. And they said they ordered it stat so it would hurry up and get delivered. And I was supposed to hear back from them 30 minutes after my appointment. The next morning rolls around, still didn't hear anything. So I called the imaging center and I was like, can you just like send me my file? Because this is, like, I don't want to get punched in the face and make it worse. Or, we didn't know what it looked like. And if my bone was pushed back, like, we didn't know if it was like free floating or whatever the hell was going on. So
my stomach is churning right now. I just want you to know. Because I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking if it happened to me, what I'd be like.
Oh yeah, I know. I kept going about life as normal, like
lifting weights, eating chicken wings, doing shit that what people do.
The only thing I didn't do was spar, thank God, because
that would have been
but
horrible.
I was still lifting heavy.
Hey,
and
the sparring wouldn't have been bad as long as you don't suck at sparring.
Yeah, no, I have some days. I definitely have some days.
Oh shit, fuck.
Yeah, like, oh fuck, that hurt.
Everybody gets punched in the face.
So yeah, so they sent me the images and I get to looking through them and I'm like, oh, that looks a little broken. And then I'm reading the report and stuff and it says that there's a fracture. So then like 6 hours later, the urgent care doctor finally calls me back and she's like, so it's fractured. I'm like, yeah, cool. Like, how bad is it? And she's like, I don't know. You need to go see a specialist. I'm like, okay, what kind of a specialist? She's like, you're probably gonna have to have surgery. I'm like, great. And in the meantime, I have promoters messaging me wanting me to come fight on their cards and stuff. I'm like, hold that thought.
I'll get back to you.
Hold that thought. So anyways, I had to look around and if you Google facial specialist, you come up with estheticians, right?
or porn.
Or porn, yeah. So I was like, well, this is not working very well. So I was like, what kind of specialist do you see if you have a zygomatic fracture and you're actually supposed to go see an oral surgeon?
Yep.
So I called an oral surgeon that my daughter had seen, and they got me in the following Wednesday at 3:15. So I go in, they do a scan of my face, and then they pull an image up, and that's the image that you have is the one that they took. And he goes, yeah, that's really broken. I was like, yeah, I can see that. And he goes, so you're gonna have to have
all
surgery.
This conversation, Scott Farley picked up on facial specialist. You see what I mean?
Right? Yeah.
What a wiener. I love you, Scott.
Specialist. Thanks, Scott.
Hi, I'm Jenna Jameson. I'm a facial specialist.
Yeah. Oh my God, that's awesome.
It is kind of awesome.
I know. I'm like, oh, what do you Google? Like,
this is the only interview you'll ever do where we go from serious topic to goopy and talking about facial specialists.
Yeah.
So, all right. So you go in.
So
you have to have surgery. So they're in there. They're doing the thing. So what was the repair? Did they have to put a plate in your face or anything?
No. So I keep messing with the inside of my mouth. Actually, they went in through my mouth, like right here along my gum line, and made an incision. It's probably the good width of my cheek. They went in there and they had to re-break it and just pop it right back into place.
Hold on. I just had a flashback of an injury I had. So I played football up in New York one winter, up there visiting my father and his wife and all the brothers and sisters. And it was right before my dad's 50th birthday party, I think. 50th birthday party, yeah, it was. So we're all getting dressed up to go to this fancy party. My dad had money and he did fancy things, like he was bougie before it was cool to be bougie. And we're outside playing football. And I'm a very spirited competitor. Like, I'm here to, if I'm playing, I'm winning. That's the way it is. If I'm fighting, I'm winning. Whatever it is that I'm doing, I'm winning. I don't care if I'm playing fucking a video game with my 3-year-old grandson on his tablet. I'm beating that little boy's ass. Teach him young. Learn how to lose. It's a good thing. So we're playing football. My brother Terry's the quarterback. I run. I do a quick fucking out and a button hook, fucking turn around, catch the ball. Now, mind you, it's November. It's a little icy outside, and I fall because my brother goes to two-hand touch me, but I slipped on the ice, and I fall, and I hit my bone on my face directly on. Now, in New York, here's a street, and then you have a curb, So before you get over the grass to the sidewalk, so the curb is up here, and I bounced right on the curb. I immediately knew something was fucked up.
Ooh.
So my father's wife was a nurse, so I go in the house, and I'm like, Marianne, I think I broke my face. She says to me, and she looks at it, and she goes, yeah, I think you broke, and I got a big old scrape on the side of my face. I mean, so she says, yeah, I think you might have, because she touched it. So I don't know what this guy's deal was, but she got me right in the car, and we went to go see a doctor. I was like yours, an oral surgeon. And they went and took my face, my lip, and they peeled it up over my forehead.
Ooh.
And I mean, it was like, I swear to God, it was up here. That's what it felt like. They took my bottom lip and they peeled it down to my fucking, top of my clavicle. I mean, so I can't even imagine. I wish I had a picture of that right now. What they actually did, because it was definitely, my mouth was definitely, and I didn't know my mouth could make it up over my nose, but it definitely was up here. There's 100% it was up there, because I could see it with my eyes right here.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was freaking me out. And they take this big old fucking needle. It's probably like this big, like the needle's here.
Oh my God.
And the needle's, that hole is probably as big as the needle is. So imagine that needle there, and they shove this thing into my fucking jaw, and I'm screaming bloody murder. And then he pushes the plunger, and what they did is they injected cement into my face, right into the bone, because mine didn't crack the way yours did. If this is your bone, right? Mm-hmm. Mine cracked here, right in the middle. And it didn't go end to end. So it didn't open up here or open up to the backside. So I just had this crack.
Oh, shit.
That would have gotten bigger and bigger and bigger. Right. So they stuck this cement in my fucking face. And 3 hours later, I'm at my dad's 50th birthday party. I'm on some super dope drugs. I can't feel shit. And like I ate steak that night. I didn't feel anything. Now, the next day when I woke up, there was a whole new meaning to the word facial pain.
Oh, yeah.
And,
yeah.
But for some reason, my break doesn't seem, even though they did this crazy shit to me right then and there, and they took the whole scan where they put my head in this machine and it went around my whole head. It was was kind of cool. I dug that. It was like, it's like, yeah, that's nice. And then they did all the shit. But yeah, that was like the freakiest thing. But like yours seems worse. Even though, and of course, I don't like pain. So when I'm not a pain person. I don't like pain at all. I can tolerate it. I don't like it. But it is what it is, right? So they do your surgery. They put your bone
I was
back together.
out completely too. Like,
see, I was awake. That's what.
Oh no, I was out. I was very fortunate for that. I woke up and I had this like plastic spoon looking thing on the side of my face. It was like you take a spoon and then you stick it in the middle of a sponge and then you tape it to the side of your face, so that way when I was sleeping I wouldn't roll over and cave it back in. So I had to wear that for a couple of days, which really. Did
you get pictures of that?
Oh yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Why didn't I see any of those on social media?
I haven't put anything on social media yet. I was saving the juicy gossip to talk to you about.
So I expect to see some pictures of your facial spoon.
Yeah, definitely. I'll share some. Oh,
see, there's so many things I could say right now. I'm just going to leave it alone.
Yeah, my face was numb. Like I had stroke face going on because they numbed it up so good. Yeah. Oh yeah. So half my face was working, half my face wasn't. So I'd FaceTime people and I'm like, hey, guess what? It was great. I was having a blast with it. I started cracking up so bad that I ended up making my mouth bleed again. I was like, I've got to stay off FaceTime because I'm going to fucking it up even worse.
So recovery time, and when can you fight again?
I can fight after the first of the year.
So it's going to be a minute. So you're probably going to wait till like February or March to take a fight, I'm guessing. Don't jump right in on January 2nd.
I'll
I
fight
know
as
you
soon
want
as I
to.
get the okay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, go spar a few times and then let
Yeah.
and have a shitty day. Get punched in the face a few times and see what you're all about. Because you know what? It could break again. You
It
know,
could.
and that
It very well
and that's
could.
the whole thing. And for me, I'd rather you break it in sparring,
Mhm.
you know, and get it fixed, you know, and but I'm guessing if it breaks again, that'd probably be a sign that maybe the fighting career, you know, can't continue if your face is going to continually break. So what we have to see is how strongly you heal. We already know
Yeah.
you're a tough girl because you fought with a broken face for 3 rounds and you want to fight.
Right. Yeah.
And that's awesome. And I'm glad that we got you on the show tonight to talk about that.
Thanks.
And what a crazy story, girl. But
Right.
I'm just gonna say you're a tough son of a bitch, girl. Tough
Thank
son of a
you.
bitch. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You're
Tough
tougher than a
son of a
lot of men I know. So I think most women are because they can give birth. So if you can do that
Yeah.
shit, fucking, you know, I don't know one man that would actually be able to give birth. They all might say, "Oh, I could do it." Fuck you, dude. You're all lying. I've seen women give birth. I wouldn't do it. I don't want to do it. I couldn't do it. So, with that being said, so Courtney's fine. She had her surgery, won her fight, ta-da, with a broken face. January 1st of the year, she's hopefully going to get cleared to at least, you know, go back to sparring and working out, you know, training fully. Because I know she's still going to train, just no sparring right now.
There we
So, and that also means be careful when you grapple.
Yes. So
Yeah,
I'm
because, you know,
actually on very strict orders right now. I can't even lift, which anybody that knows me knows that that's like it's really hard for me because that's what I started doing. I started lifting
right.
before I started fighting, and I'm like
But
stupid
you
fucking
can't because it
strong.
puts too much
Yeah.
pressure and undue stress. Yeah, you know, you can't do it.
Yeah.
So, you know, but
Yep.
take advantage of that time while you can't lift and make people do things for you.
Yeah, definitely. I'm just like
I'm sorry, can you carry my
enjoying my time
latte?
off.
Doc said I shouldn't hold anything, so you got to carry my latte around and
Yeah.
then raise it to my mouth when I need a drink.
I'm like,
I mean,
no,
just
I can't do that. I'm so sorry.
you play, girl. Just do it. Just do it. Just own it. Just, you know. But anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you this question, and then you got to do something for us. So this is the last question, because Scott told me to ask: how much do you deadlift?
I'm not surprised he threw that one in there. My max is 310 at 140 pounds.
Damn, girl, I don't
Yeah.
like you. All right, so well,
Yeah.
listen. Thank you for being here tonight and telling your story with
Yeah,
us. I'm
thank you so
glad.
much for having me.
Oh, of course. You know, we had chatted once before, I think, about having you on the show, and we kind of put it on pause a little bit, and then I wanted to wait till you fought, and I saw you fight before I put you on my show, and I saw you, and the fact that you broke your face and didn't even know, and all that makes it even cooler. And we will definitely have you back on anytime you want. You are a welcome guest
Awesome.
here. So you're a tough girl. You don't back down from a challenge, right?
Right.
All right. So I've got a challenge for you. And if you don't do it, I'm going to call you a big puss. And you'll be the first one out of over 300 people to say no. So
All right.
there's a lot of pressure on you to say yes. And you're going to do it, because if you don't, if you don't do it, you never get to come back on the show, just so you know.
Okay.
That's the penalty. And this show is fun. We have a good time here.
Oh yeah,
So,
it's great.
I'm telling you, it's fun. We can do it all. We can talk about anything you want on this show. But here it is. Every guest on my show, for the very first time when they come on the show, I ask them to do one simple little thing that I love to do. It makes them a little uncomfortable. Some of them will get right in and do it. But my viewers absolutely love it. It gives them an insight to you, and sometimes when it makes you go, oh, it lets the people see that you're just like them and you're scared of some things in life, because people don't think fighters are scared of anything. So this instills a little fear sometimes. You ready?
Okay.
First time on the show, everybody on my show sings.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
All right.
I mean, I've had UFC people on here. I've had everybody on here. Everybody sings. It's their first time on the show. You don't have to do it ever again unless you like it. Then you can sing whenever you want on the show. I'll even do a special singing show just for Courtney. So, boys and girls, I think she's not even going to hesitate. She's probably got something lined up for us right in her head right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, here she is, Courtney Cameron.
I don't have anything lined up in my head, but I will totally sing. Give me something. And everybody just plug your ears because I can't sing.
It's okay. I can't sing either.
Shit.
You got a walkout song?
Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb.
What's your walkout song?
Oh God, Sleep Now in the Fire by Rage
You know the
Against
words to
Machine.
that?
No.
How do you not know the
Not
words
at
to
the
your
moment
walkout
because
song?
I'm on the spot. My old walkout song was Bad Motherfucker by Machine Gun Kelly.
You know the words to that? Yes, you do. I saw your face.
At the moment.
Your eyes went to
I
the
just know
one
he goes,
side where it says to me,
bad motherfucker till the day I die.
That's good. You gave me some metal. Mary Had a Little Lamb and
Yeah.
Bad Motherfucker. I'm down. So, well, listen, thank you so much for being here tonight. I definitely
Thank
appreciate
you.
it. Heal up, get better. We will definitely have you on again. Let me know when you got fight news coming, and we will definitely do it for you. And we'll make you a regular on the show. So I gotta have some pretty girls. I gotta have some more pretty girls on the show. I don't ever have enough. People yell at me. So I'm gonna make you a regular person on the show. Might even have you come on as a contributor, watch a fight night, and then come back and review fights for us.
Hell yeah.
Fucking right on. So appreciate you. You have a wonderful night. Again, heal up, and let's get some more golden belts around your life there, starting in 2022.
Yeah.
Bam.
We can add to that.
All right. We'll talk to you soon, Courtney. Have a great night. Bye-bye.
You too.
All right, boys and girls, that was Courtney Cameron. She's jumping out. We're going to bring in our next guest right now. He's been sitting patiently in the green room. We're about 4 minutes behind schedule. But this man is the former American Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship heavyweight champion. And he is going to be fighting again here shortly to become the American champion and the Police Gazette World Diamond Belt champion. He's the only man to beat Joey Beltran in competition in Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship. And he plans on doing it again with the biggest stakes on the line. He is the boogeyman. And if you don't like what he does, he'll tell you to eat his whole big dick. That's right. Here he is, my man, Arnold Adams.
What's going on? What's the word, Chris?
I saw you sitting there and you were so stoic. I was I'm going to drop the comment from the fight because I know it'll crack him up when I bring him on. So, my man, Arnold Adams, welcome, brother. How are you tonight, sir?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm I'm blessed, man. I'm here. So we just had on this girl, Courtney Cameron. I don't know if you caught the end of her interview, but she was in a fight at Island Fights a little while back. I was there ring announcing and had her face broken. She's a GOAT Combat client like yourself.
Okay.
And she got her face broken. She didn't even know for a week or 10 days after. And so she just had surgery 2 weeks ago to get it fixed. And she went 3 rounds with the broken face and won the fight.
Jeez.
Amateur. That's a tough girl.
Yeah.
For real.
Yeah. How do you go that long without knowing your face is broke? There was no swelling or no pain there?
She said it was a little, off. And then, she touched it one day. And she goes, my face was caved in. And and then she was going up to her friend going, hey, feel this, man. Feel this. And her
does this
boyfriend
feel off
and
to you? Does this feel normal?
Yeah, right. And it's only her second MMA fight. So, she's 2-0 in MMA, 2-0 in boxing, 5-3 in kickboxing.
So
all amateurs.
Is she done fighting?
No, she's not done fighting. She wants to. If they would let her spar right now, she could or she would.
Let's be smart here.
No. She knows now. She's got to wait till January, and hopefully they're going to clear her to get back to full train. She can't even lift weights right now because of that. And look at this. And she's coming to BKFC.
Okay. If she can continue to fight with a broken face, I don't see why she wouldn't come to BKFC.
How many guys do you know, Arnold? And I don't want to call out anybody's names because that's not cool. But I know men. No, I know men that I've seen fight and take an injury much less severe than that, and they're quitting. They're done.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I know a couple too. I've seen a couple in BKFC.
And I'm not ripping on people. It just happened. Your threshold of pain and what you can deal with is individual to everybody. But when you got a girl that a straw weight, and she just get her face broke in the first round of a fight by another. First of all, the other girl's strong as fuck because she broke her face.
True.
Right, and then she went in the 3 rounds of fighing.
And still won.
3-minute rounds of amateur fighting, but it's still she fought for 8 minutes with a broken face.
Right.
God bless her.
And won the fight.
And won the fucking fight, man. And they didn't even know. She was goofing around.
Right.
Hey, what's this on my face? Oh shit. I think it might be broke. It's caved in, but yeah, it broke the bone back here behind her orbital, so it didn't break her orbital. Thank God.
Okay.
So, but she's like shit spar right now, should fight right now if they let her. But her coaches and her manager, Scott, is definitely advising her to just follow the doctor's orders.
Jeez, that's a strong punch.
Right?
That's a strong punch.
I don't want that girl to punch me in the face. How many faces have you broken?
Honestly?
Yeah.
In the ring, in the competition, one.
Professional competition.
At least I think it was one. I think I broke his face. The way the
and
blood.
You're a big, strong man, right?
Well, that's like I have that power, but I don't too much tap into it. This one time, I was being the crowd was his hometown. The crowd was booing me, and they were out there by the hundreds, and we were going, and I reset. And he charged in, and I fired an overhand right from hell, and his face exploded. Like you on the camera, you just see the blood just everywhere, and he just dropped to the floor. Yeah, he was out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, that does happen sometimes when you land the right perfect punch, man.
Pretty sure I broke his face when that hit.
All right, so one out of how many professional fights have you been in?
Over 20.
Jeez, right? So you would
and I'm a heavyweight, right? You would think
a heavyweight with your power is be breaking faces, but it's just right spot, right punch, right space. Shout out! Hold on, Arnold. I just want to shout out BKFC 165 or Elvin Leon Brito tuning in to watch the show. Hey, what up? He says to you and me. What up, Elvin?
What up, Elvin? Hey, don't be giving people shout outs during my time. What the hell is this?
I got to, bro. Because
even though Elvin's the bro, and I'm
and he's
fuck with
part
Elvin.
of your GOAT.
That is true.
GOAT Combat
true.
family,
That's
and
true.
he was shouting you out. So
20 seconds we just lost. Jeez.
That's all right, man. Listen. Here's the thing. I run the show. I can give you as many seconds as you need.
All right. Well, you know what? That's okay. Hey, Elvin, what's going on, brother?
I don't have a producer in my ear telling me what to do. I'm my
right. Get him off. Get him off. Let's go. Next topic.
But let's do that. Let's go to the next topic. You got this big fight coming up against Joey Beltran. And like I said in the opening, you are the only man to beat Joey in professional bare knuckle competition.
Mm-hmm.
I saw a quote somewhere the other day, and now I can't remember it. I just totally blanked out. It'll come to me in a minute, but it took you a minute to get back here to this fight, to get to a title shot after being a champion yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So tell us about the journey and what was the reasoning for taking such a long trip back? Was it on your end? Was it on the end of BKFC? Or was it a combination of both you guys, not getting everything in sync?
It was a combination. After I lost the belts to Chase, I threw my right shoulder out in that fight. And like when everything calmed down, I couldn't lift my arm. I couldn't put any pressure on it. I couldn't do push-ups. It took like 6 months before I was able to do a push-up without any pain. So part of it was me being injured, and then the other part was, on the BKFC. They didn't have many heavyweights at that time. This was 2019. This happened, so they didn't have many heavyweights during that time. But now, they've built the roster up. They've opened it up, and they got some new guys. And for some reason, people wanted to call me out, starting with Bobo. So once that happened, okay, cool, we got a date. Let's dance. Rolled him up and smoked him. Next, we're going to bring over Mick Terrell from the UK. Let's get him in there. Let's see what happens. He's the number one heavyweight over there. Okay, cool. Rolled him up, smoked him. So now I'm hot right now. I got 2 finishes, 1 first round, 1 third round. So now, I got a nice little buzz behind me. Why not? Beltran's called me out 3 fights straight.
Yep.
After every win, he found the closest camera and screamed my name.
He wants that win back. I can't blame him.
I don't blame him either. Hey,
I'd be more mad if he didn't call you out.
Yeah, who else would? Yeah, there's no one else for him to call. It doesn't make sense to call anyone else out. But the person that beat you.
There's some other people out there that he could call out, but
doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make sense to you, but it might make sense to him.
Nope.
You can't say no because you don't know what's in his head. However, he called you out because even though when you were on the shelf, and when you were getting these 2 fights back in, he was still calling your name because he knew inside that he wasn't going to be able to live with himself if he didn't get an opportunity to get that W back. And I respect the hell out of a guy like that because he wants to, I'm sure, and I don't care who you are, how great of a fighter you are, if you get into a fight and you lose a fight, and that fight comes up again somewhere down the road, there's a little piece of your brain, because it's only human, that's going to think about that L, and it's got to bother you, So it makes it that much harder to fight somebody a second time after losing to them than it did the first time when the loss came. So the fact that he called you out, I got to respect that. And he's the champion. He knows what's on the line. He knows his belts could disappear. And he still called you out. So for that, I respect him. I don't know how you feel about him.
Oh no, I respect it. He's a man. Like and any real man is gonna want to get that one back. They want to go around the back and makes it wasn't a fluke. Let's run this again. Let's see what happens the next time. If he did anything or said anything else, they'd be like, "Oh, this chump." But no,
and I don't care if it's tic-tac-toe. If you beat me, I want my tic-tac-toe back,
right.
bro.
We're gonna keep going until I get a win. Damn it.
I'm getting that W, motherfucker. That's it. It's gonna happen. So
yeah.
There was a little delay in getting this fight announced. What was that about? Was it coming to financial terms with you guys, or what?
I don't know. Scott deals with that. I put Scott, I signed him as my manager, and I let him handle all of that. All I want to focus on is training, to be honest. So he handled all of that. I couldn't tell you what the issue was, honestly. I do think part of it was where the fight was going to take place. Me and Joey both won in Miami. I do know that.
Both won in Miami.
Both won in Miami.
Me and
Joey.
Joey.
Know that.
Why Miami?
Well, he was training in Miami, but also I have a strong following in South Florida, Fort Lauderdale area to be exact, and even some fans out in Miami, just clients that I've worked with on the bodyguard side, and I could have sold tickets. Like for me, it would have been the closest thing to a home crowd.
Really?
Just like if they ever go to the West Coast, Nevada or AZ. I can even have a strong show out in AZ. It's just about the geographics of where the fights are located. This Salamanca fight is like in the middle of mountain land, and there's like nothing. There's nobody close to where we're going next. So I got some people driving in from here. I actually got quite a few people making the drive. It's only like an 8-hour drive. So they're like, we're going to make the drive instead of flying. We all going to come out and yada, yada. But I want in Miami or the West Coast. I can sell some tickets.
Yeah. And the date of this fight is
November 6th. 15 days away, I believe.
Their schedule is kind of busy.
Yeah.
They got fight this weekend. They got November 6th, and they got BKFC 22 on November 12th.
Yep.
With 2 title fights on that card.
Yep.
They're ramping up, bro. They're ramping up.
They're ending the year with a bang. I will say that. They really trying to make sure people remember the name.
So you're fighting Joey.
Yep.
I know you said you respect him. Is it harder for you to train for somebody that you've beaten already because you don't want to get complacent and hold on to what you did last time?
Nope.
Is it hard to improve?
Nope.
Not at all.
Nope. First time we fought, I was 262. I'm under 240 right now.
Better condition, better shape,
better conditioning, better strength, better shape. My everything when I come in at a lower weight, everything just seems to gel and falls into place. And everyone knows me for my movements and everything, but they've seen them at a heavier weight. They've never seen them at this weight. I think even when I fought Terrell, I think I weighed in at 250.
Yeah, you were something like that. I remember.
Right. So now I'm even smaller than I was before. And, everyone knows Joey's known for having cardio. So I've been pushing my cardio.
Yeah, Joey does have cardio. And it's strange sometimes to watch Joey fight because Joey is, for lack of a better term, a bit of a slow starter. Like he likes to kind of just, feel it out. He has no problem eating some punches in the first round. I've seen everybody tag him. I mean, even, Marcel Stamps, who's, a true middleweight who fought him. But Marcel was still able to tag him up, and that's the point of the thing. And Joey can eat some punches, and from the bigger guys too, not just from Marcel. I've watched him eat some. Hang on, I know you guys know you want to say, but I've watched him eat some punches, and it seems like Joey always starts to fight in round 2. For you, it's 3. I see him usually get going around 2. My take, your take, tomatoes. But do you use that as a weapon for yourself, knowing that he's going to sit there and kind of just casually go through the round, or do you think he's going to have to adjust that to fight you again?
It was the same thing. He did that in the first fight, but a seasoned fighter can pick up on that as the round is going on. And if you study tapes and pay attention, you know that you pick up, there are things that you have to notice, you have to put in your notebook, you have to put in your mind and remember that he's going to do this. He blocks with his head. His head is hard as a fucking rock. It's always lumped up, and the guys are always, their hands are always busted. Why would you continue to punch him in the head? If you haven't learned anything from watching Joey Beltran, do not punch at his head. He's going to put his head down. You're going to fuck your knuckles up, as Marcel did, and you're going to be done. I think the same thing happened with Chase. And Chase is steady throwing and cracking, but it's not hurting him. His head is like a rock. You're not hurting him with these punches.
Reminds me of that dinosaur in Jurassic Park that uses his head.
Yeah, he got the little...
Yeah, the little dome.
And he rams into shit. Yeah,
rams into shit, and like he hits the left side of the Jeep, and the guy on the right side flies out with the door. You're like, fuck. That's Joey Beltran's head.
That's Joey Beltran's head. So you have to figure out, 1, where to hit. 2, if you're going to hit him in the head, you better have a fucking cinder block for hands, and you better lay some power into it. But you have to be smart. You have to be methodical when you fight Joey, because Joey's Joey. He's not going to change. He's going to take some punishment. He's going to let you do what you want to do early on, build your confidence up. But then come round 3, he's going to change. He's going to turn the table. He's going to start to pressure you more and more and more. And as you're trying to get away to reset, you don't have time to think. You don't have time to breathe. You don't have time to do anything because he's on you. Every time you think there's a space and you're about to take a deep breath and relax, no, he's coming with 3, 4, 5 punches. How do you stop that? Stick a jab in his face. No, I don't. Nobody in the heavyweight division for sure has a better jab than me.
Yep. Our boy Elvin totally agree with you. He goes, he'll burn your hands out. You got to hit him hard, and you got to hit him smart.
When I fought Joey, I think the end of the 2nd or 3rd round, you can see it. I walked back to the corner, and I'm checking my hand because it was starting to hurt. I was like, all right, cool. Took off round 3. I coasted through round 3, and then round 4 came out, and I jumped on him as soon as the bell rang, and that's what ended up stopping the fight because he had blood shooting out of his eye. But I mean, you got to be smart. You have to take notes. You got to make adjustments on the fly. That's why Tom Brady is the GOAT. He makes adjustments on the fly. What? Come on now. Got to make adjustments on the fly.
You got to make adjustments on the fly, and when that fly has a head that's as hard as a fucking mountaintop,
where do you go then?
Be ready. You got to get the face, and you got to rip the body. Fucking chop it down. I mean, that's the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Now, we've seen Joey fight enough, and he definitely has developed that pattern that he starts slow. Do you think he's making the adjustment, or do you think he'll be able to make that adjustment and maybe come out in round 1 the way he does in rounds 3, as you would say? Because to me, you can expect A, because we've seen it enough, but you plan for B because you just never fucking know what a man's doing behind the scenes, right?
True. But
so do you plan for that, or do you not even think that's a possibility?
In my case, I don't plan for anything. This way you keep an open mind, and whatever he comes with, you can see it and make the adjustments that's needed. When you plan and look for something, you get caught looking for that. But something else comes, and then it's like, oh shit, I wasn't expecting this, so I didn't see this coming. No, you don't have a plan. You don't go in looking for him to do anything. The biggest question to be asked right now, what can Joey do to beat me? He tried. They talked about he needs to get inside and rough him up. When we tied up, I ate his ass up on the inside. If we're outside from the distance, my reach is beating him. What does he do to get inside and beat me? How does he beat me? And I've been asking people this. How do you, in your opinion, Chris, how does Joey beat me?
I think for Joey Beltran to beat you, he's going to have to mirror your style.
He's 39 years old. Is that possible?
100%.
Looking at his history in the BKFC,
I know, but
can he mimic my style?
If he works on doing what he needs to do to counteract you, and and the reason I say to mirror your style is because I found like in MMA when GSP would mirror the image of his opponents and steal their best move and using against them, it's when he was at his best. John Jones did the same thing. So Joe and GSP did that, into his career deep. John Jones is still young enough in his career, but he'll still do that to people. With Joey Beltran is a seasoned veteran, and I believe that even though a lot of people would say he's set in his ways and it's going to be the same every time, I believe that he has the ability to evolve. The question is he going to? And that one I can't answer until fight night. We won't know till we know.
Okay,
but
I'll take that.
But what he has to do is he has to fight the same way you're fighting him, because like you said, your reach, you have the advantage. If you start peppering him up with a jab, he can't get inside to tag you. However, I will say that Joey does have enough power that if he does get inside and tag you, you're going to know you got to hit in the face because Joey's that guy. As tough as his head is, he's got power in his hands. He doesn't always, in my opinion, show it.
Okay.
But he does. I've watched him crack, and I've talked to guys that have got cracked by him. I haven't asked you yet, but I've talked to others that have got cracked by him, and they say even though sometimes they look like a soft pitter-pat punch, there's power behind that hand.
Okay.
So, you fought him. Did he crack you where you felt any of it?
No. No. I mean, like, in all honesty, no, I didn't. I don't even remember getting hit. I mean, there was a couple times he rushed in, but nothing landed clean. I think the only time I've had 2 times I fought Chase Sherman, he landed a clean punch one time, and that's what dropped me. And then when I fought Mick Terrell and he buckled my knees, he landed a clean punch then. Other than that, I don't recall any clean punches ever landed. Everything grazes off the chin, or I get out the way and it goes off my shoulder, or I look that way and it loses its steam because there's what they thought was going to be there isn't there.
Yeah, that does happen. How excited are you about rematching Joey? Do you go into it with more confidence because you beat him before, or do you just look at it as just the next opponent? And the excitement comes from, winning that fight and becoming the BKFC champion again and the Police Gazette champion this time.
2 times.
Because the last time you weren't the Police Gazette champion, they didn't have that belt on the line. This time, both belts are on the line.
No, I got the Police Gazette, but I had.
Did you?
I had the American belt. Joey has the world belt. It has a couple diamonds on it. It's green.
Yep.
That's the only belt I ever wanted from the beginning anyway. So I'm excited about the belts more than the rematch because the rematch isn't for me, it's for him. That's who it's for. I'm here for the belts. He's here for the rematch. He doesn't care about the belts. He wants that rematch to get that win. And then he can prove and say that he is 1, the baddest man on the planet, and 2, he's beaten everyone worth beating in the UFC. I mean, in the BKFC. Jesus Christ. Wow. I'm sorry. Look, Francis Ngannou's been on my mind a lot lately. So
that's all right, man. You're good. Listen, it is what it is. We all flub sometimes. I do it. Luckily, it's here. And not
during their promotion time.
Yeah, right. During their promotion time. On my show, you have a little more freedom to make mistakes and be yourself and drop F-bombs and just fucking chill.
I got
do your
you.
thing.
I got you.
So there's not really too much more we can say about this fight. You guys are both big heavyweights. You're going to go in there and implement your game plan and fight your fight. Joey's going to go in there and fight his fight. The question is, well, if it's the same Joey, do we see the same result? I'm sure you believe yes. I'm sure Scott believes yes. I'm sure there's a lot of people that believe yes. I am not making a prediction on this fight yet. I will not make the prediction until I watch you guys face off on weigh-in day because
Okay.
that tells me the story.
Okay.
I would say
respect that.
I would say going into this fight, I haven't looked at any odds, but I'm going to guess that going in, you're probably the favorite. You have a win over him, so it makes natural sense for you to go in at the odds on favorite.
I didn't even think about that.
I wonder. I haven't looked at the odds, so
I've never been the favorite.
Hey, Scott Farley, I know you're watching. While you're watching, look up the odds and see if there's any opening odds on this fight, and tell me who's the favorite. I just got to know now.
I doubt it. They probably won't be up till like 3 days before the fight.
You never know.
That's
as
true.
As this thing grows, you know, the odds are getting it put out further and further, especially when there's a belt on the line.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
I will say
with Joey's resume, you know, being the UFC and Bellator and being around the world and being, you know, recognized as a top fighter for years, it definitely, you know, adds to it. So people are more interested in that than two guys that don't have the same kind of a credential.
Right.
So, you know, if you know, like if me and some other dude just, you know, got into BKFC and fought, you know, whatever, fucking nobody gives a shit. They don't know us. There's no reason to know us. But a former UFC guy adds some credibility to it, adds some eyes to it, and that's a good thing for everybody involved. That's why at the last fight, I was telling you, hey, fuck it, you know, who cares where you are on the card? You know, even though people knew you should have been, you know, because of the fight that it was higher up. The eyes and the pay-per-view buys came because of the girls that were on the main event.
Right.
But, you know, that brought more eyes to Arnold Adams, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. You know?
And it was funny because when they brought it, I was like, there's no way in hell they're going to be the main event, and I'm not. And I was like, wait a minute. Nah, these girls got hundreds and thousands of followers.
Millions.
You know what? Yeah, let me go ahead and fall right underneath them so everybody can see my fight leading up to theirs. And then, you know, of course, it didn't really pan out the way I wanted it to, but I'm pretty sure I made I got some new eyes. I got some good attention that night. And it was like it wasn't he was the number one
quote. Your post-fight quote. I mean, come on. So that was awesome.
That was all thanks to Bear Bennett or whatever his name, Bear something.
I don't remember his name, but
he brought that out. I know his first name is, I think it's Bear Bennett, but he brought that out of me. The entire fight, I hear him talking shit.
Jaw jacking like a motherfucker.
I mean, I'm in the middle of the ring. Boo, get these bums out of here. I can knock both them out. I'm like, motherfucker, what? Okay. All right, let me hold on. Let me finish this fight and address this motherfucker when it's over with. I'm talking, interviewing me. He's still over there jaw jacking. All right, you know what? You can suck my whole dick. And the crowd erupted.
Dude, I almost shit myself when you said it, bro. I'm listening to you and I'm like, he just said it. Fuck yeah.
I promise I wasn't gonna say it at the beginning. That's why it took me so I paused. I was like,
I know you did, dude, because you didn't want to say it, but then you did it.
It was like, fuck it, say it. It's your moment. Dick. And then it just rose. Man, I'm finna let Chicago run all through this motherfucker. I was in the zone at that point in time.
Yeah, Scott just wrote down and he goes, I'm gonna let Chicago run all through this motherfucker. Courtney said that was a fabulous. Carrie said it was awesome. And it was, dude. It was epic. It was one of the coolest moments I've ever seen.
Now, I will say this. I got a lot of backlash from parents about that.
Oh, well, I'm not here. Hey, like Charles Barkley, I'm not here to be a role model. Fuck him.
No, listen, you have your daughter, 9-10-year-old daughter, watching this brutal sport. You would talk about the comment I made about some guy in the crowd sucking. What? She's watching grown men and women beat the crap out of each other for 10 minutes. And you're complaining about something I said. Hey, like the bus driver isn't letting her have it worse on the way to school. Stop playing.
Yeah, listen, it's part of the world we live in, and if you're in the fight game, you're going to hear stuff like that. And professional, you know, athletes, fighters, that they don't always have, you know, time to think it through. Sometimes they just,
you know, the heat of the moment.
You know, heat of the moment. Guy got under your skin. I thought it was an amazing quote. I loved it. A lot of people did. So if you can't take a joke, fuck off. That's the way it is, man.
You know what? I think I might make those suck my whole dick shirts now. Since I know that many people liked it, I think I might have to make those shirts.
Make the shirt. I'll buy one. I'll rep that shit.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. Boogeyman.
Yes, sir.
All the respect. I'm so happy you're getting your shot at the championship.
All right.
You know, it's about time. It's about time.
Thank you.
You've earned it. You've worked hard. And I can't wait to see you guys throw down November 6th, man. It's going to be awesome.
All right.
It's good shit, man. So any final words before you step on out, man? Leave me with something classic, man.
Nothing too much. You know, of course, I'm gonna shout out my sponsors, Just Blaze Clothing, Tap Rack Bathe. I think it's how you say it. Tap Rack Bathe. I tried that soap. Listen, there's this one scent. It's fucking bourbon and something. That bourbon soap smells so funny. She was like, it's really manly. I was like, listen, this soap is phenomenal. Tap Rack, I really appreciate the products. Fighter's Friend, I've been using that CBD lotion every day, and the oil. My hands feel and my knuckles feel, everything feels amazing. Shout out to Scott, of course, you know, my manager. He's getting everything in order. My team in LA that's handling my website and my shirts and shipping out all the orders, I want to thank them. I feel like there's someone on Plates Hub, BKFC, you, of course, because you keep bringing me on your show. You know,
thank you, bro.
You like me. I'm somewhat entertaining, so I guess I'll be around a couple more times.
Dude, listen to me. Even if you stopped fighting tomorrow, I would still bring you on the show. We would just talk about your bodyguard career, dude. That'd be totally awesome
that's
too.
another thing we can talk about.
You know, matter of fact, next time you come on the show, we're gonna talk about that, dude.
Okay.
We're gonna make time just to talk about that because I'm sure you gotta have, you know, without dropping names, I'm sure there's probably some awesome stories you could probably tell us about things that may have happened. But don't tell us now. Don't tell us now.
I've seen some things. I'm gonna say that. But shout out to all my sponsors, my supporters. The people who have recently joined Team Boomaye. Listen, I'm about to be a 2-time world champ.
Stand by, Niko.
The belts is coming to Chicago. Y'all get ready because I'm about to put on a show. That's all I can say. I'm about to put on a show.
I can't wait, dude. You and Joey are going to be fireworks. I'm hoping we see the best of both of you. That's what I'm hoping to see on Fight Night, man. And I will say this also. You know, I don't care who wins or who loses. My only words on the fight will be to both of you that after it's all said and done, I hope you both walk out under your own power. That's the important part, man.
Right.
That's right there and there. So you guys go out there and entertain crowds for fucking, you know, probably less money than you should make, but you still do it because you love the sport. And you guys, you know, are out there making your money and entertaining us, and you put a lot on the line. So, you know, I never forget that, and I always respect, and I just want you guys to walk out under your own power. I appreciate that for every fight. Of course, man. Well, listen, you enjoy the rest of your night. Get that training on, do your thing, and we will talk to you again very soon.
All right, man. Thanks for having me, Chris.
Thank you, Arnold. Be good. The boogeyman, Arnold Adams.
The boogeyman. All right.
Later, bro. And now, joining us on the show.
That's crazy.
See ya. Right there.
Oh.
He is. He's like, oh shit, I'm on. I'm live.
What's up, y'all?
Boys and girls. Father of 5 and pending father of 6.
Yeah.
He's the most fun welterweight in the UFC. I've dubbed him that title because he's just so much fun. He just is. You guys see him on his social media. You know, he's got, like I said, 5 kids. Life is nothing but fun. Please welcome the hybrid Niko Price. What's up, Doug?
How you doing, sir? I ain't talked to you in a minute, man.
I know, man. Well, you know, you got sick. You got the flu, so you had to, you know.
I got corona when I got back from the Michelle fight, and then I came back from the Alex fight, and I got the flu.
Son of a bitch, man. That's crazy. Crazy, but you know, you're a country kind of dude, so you know, you just take it on the chin and you keep doing your thing, man. And we're happy to see you. Just always happy to see you, dude, because you're always smiling, you know. And I say that because there's a lot of people that have more than 2 kids and they don't smile anymore. Like they got the scowl all the time. You're the complete opposite of that. You got 5 and a 6th one on the way. And I remember in Tampa, after the 5th one, you had a fight. That's where you knocked out James Vick. And we were talking, me, you, your wife. My wife was there. This was at the post-fight thing. And we're talking about more kids. And you both looked at me and said, we're never having any more kids.
Yeah.
And here we are.
And now look at us.
You guys might have to sleep in separate bedrooms or something from now on. I don't know, dude.
I do during camp.
I think if you guys look at each other, she gets pregnant, dude. I think there's something going
I'm potent,
crazy.
man. I'm potent.
You and she's fertile, so I mean,
Yes, she's Cuban. I'm
it's.
Italian. That just
Oh my
creates
God.
numbers. Hey,
All right,
you
so
know,
boys and girls, we're
but
gonna we're gonna wait. Hold on, we're gonna make odds right now on how many kids Niko and Erica end up with because this is number 6. I'm gonna say 9 is my number. So are we going over or under on 9 kids? Niko, you can shake your head all you want,
I'm
and
gonna get my nuts cut, man.
unless you cut your entire wiener off, there's no safety.
Yeah, hey, I might do it. Oh, I'll castrate myself. Just save the world from more me running around.
Oh my God, dude, that's fucking crazy. So, before we talk about your last fight with Cowboy Oliveira, man, let's just get caught up with Niko and the family, man. You got 5 kids. You got an awesome wife, and I'll tell you, man, your wife should be canonized. She should be the world's next living saint because
Yes.
having to deal with 5 kids and a professional fighter is like having to deal with 7 kids.
Oh yeah, worse.
Because you're the biggest kid in the family.
100%.
I know. So
Like
her life is tough. She could probably deal with all them. You're probably the one that's hardest to deal with for her,
I'm the
man.
one that makes her go crazy. Everyone else she can just she can chill with and talk to them and relax. If they freak out, she's very calm with them. If I freak out, it's like, oh man.
So what's
You
been going
know.
on? Are kids back in school? Are you doing homeschool? What's the
Oh
story
no,
with the
they're in
kids?
school. We got them at CLF Christian Life or CLA Christian Life Academy. Yeah, they're
Yeah,
doing great. My
yeah.
daughters are both on the A honor roll, and my son was on the AB honor roll.
Holy
So,
smokes.
or one daughter was on A honor roll, and my other daughter and my son was on AB honor roll. She
That's
just
awesome.
corrected me.
She just corrected you. She's
Yeah,
like, get it right, Dad.
yeah. Don't be lying.
Don't be lying. You
And then
can't
I'm
do that
watching all
around
the
that many
kids
kids.
tonight.
Oh, you got all the kids tonight?
Yeah, they're in the other room right now. I'm just watching them go back and forth and back and
Where's
forth.
Mama?
She's at church group right now. So
Ah, that's her Night of Freedom church group.
yeah, that's where she gets to go and hang out with all the ladies from church and relax,
That's cool.
not have someone jumping on her or trying to bite her nipple like
So,
my
so do you
baby.
think? So, do you think these church group ladies are in there being like super spiritual and having church meetings, or do you think it's a place for all the women in town to get together and bitch about their husbands?
It's a little bit of both, I feel, sometimes. One
I
night I
think
was
it's
like, it was like 10:30. I'm like, yo, you're at church group at 10:30? You're at church group 10:30? What you doing over there? I got a little, and she was like, and then her friend dropped her off. So I was like, yeah, what's going on here? It was fun.
right.
I was messing
That's
with her.
funny. But yeah, of
But
course. Yeah, yeah. I'm guessing it's probably 80%. Talk about their families and everything, and all the stuff the dumb stuff that husbands do, and then
yes,
they pray. Then after they get done, they pray on it.
yeah. Just pray on. Lord, help him be
Oh,
calm and
Lord,
not crazy.
help me not commit homicide, Lord. I can't take it. I can deal with all my children, but my husband, he needs
Help
some
me not
help.
cut him.
she, she she's you're Italian. She's what? She's
Cuban.
oh yeah. She's yeah. Don't cut me. Yeah.
Yeah, the cutting part. She got some
Oh yeah.
shanks. She was like,
So I've asked my friends since we're talking about your wife and she's Cuban. Um, I asked my friends, a couple of my friends I've known for years, what women they think have the ability to be the most crazy, the most insane to deal with. And Brazilians seem to be the number one that
oh
all
yeah,
my male
they're
friends,
aggressive.
yeah. I've never dated a Brazilian woman and I'm married, so I'm not going to be dating any Brazilian women.
Me neither,
But man,
but I've seen
yeah,
them.
I know some that that aren't fighters. I know some girls that are Brazilian here in my area where I live. With my job, And yeah, woo! I just see them as an outsider, and oh my
No bueno. No
god,
bueno.
no bueno, no bueno. I don't even know how to say that in Portuguese. I wish I did. So, but that's all
Tudo
good.
bem is okay, so no tudo bem.
No, no, no tudo bem. We're gonna get murdered for butchering the Portuguese language. Oh my
I
god.
hope not.
So on nights like this where you're at home with the kids and you have all of them right there and you're dealing with them, what does Dad do to kind of keep them entertained?
I have the TV on right now, and then when they come in here to complain, I stare at them like this.
Do you count on your oldest daughters to kind of keep the group in line?
She does, but she just walked out of the room to go do something, so I don't know what she's doing now.
So she left you on your own right now. She's like, Dad, you're on your own. You got to handle this. I got to go to the bathroom.
Well, my brother's here right now. He just came in. He's a charter captain. He's like, my whole squad's sleeping, so I just came
So
over. I was like, all right, cool,
so
man. What's up?
so he came over to rile up your kids and then leave.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's what uncles do. That's all right, man.
Yeah,
Your kids
I
will
like
beat
it.
his ass. I'm not even worried about it. Your kids will beat the crap out of him.
Eh,
They don't play.
he's tough. He's the one who made me what I am. I
Your
love the
brother
Mountain
made
Dew bottle see-through. Love it.
it's on the green screen, so just woo.
Boom.
I know I do drink this though, because this just this is water.
Ugh,
It's just
liquid
straight
death.
mountain water.
Ugh.
It's good, dude. This is the best water I've ever drank in my life. I'm not even joking.
Liquid death? It's water?
Liquid Death Mountain. It's water. Yeah.
Nice. Tell them to send me a
Except
case.
I want them to send me a case. I'm trying to get them to sponsor my show, so I talk about them all the time because I'm talking about them without being compensated because I believe in the product. It's so fucking good. So I talk about them all the time. Maybe, and I tag them periodically on the show. Maybe one day they'll see them. They go, you know what? Let's sponsor this guy. Even if they send me cases of water to send to like my guest on the show, that would be awesome. I don't even need money from them. Any guest on the show gets a case of Liquid Death. Boom. That's all you guys
Boom.
got to do. Send my guest a case of water. We need water.
I'll
It's
take
our
one.
show.
Actually, two.
Niko, yeah, he's got 37 kids. He's got to give them all a drink.
I got a whole preschool here.
You do, man. Right up and
Oh,
down from
man.
the low grade all the way to the top. So the new baby's coming.
Yep. And here's one of them.
What's up there, buddy boy?
Say, what's up?
Oh, it's so funny. He's got his mama's face.
Yeah. My attitude.
Oh, that's a perfect combination.
He's
He's like, all right, I'm done.
yeah, I
He
want my
wants his
milk.
milk. He didn't want you. He just wanted his milk, and he wanted to get away from the chaos to drink it. That's a smart
Yep.
baby.
He said
Puts
you're
the top
smart.
down.
Easy, don't smack the phone.
I know he's like smacking his bottle down like, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me
He's
take
like,
another
cheers
drink.
up.
Let me show you guys what's up.
That's the boy. Oh,
Boom. Boom.
drop the hammer on him, son.
Boom. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. He'll be beating the crap out of your dad here very soon.
My other son, I told you a story about him punching my dad in the nose.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, he's gonna be the next one to do it.
Yeah, that's a great story. So I got a question for you from the crowd. Forrest Andrews wants to know who has been your favorite person to fight so far and why. I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna say that your answer is gonna be Donald Cerrone.
That was a really fun fight. I wish I would have got my W from it, but I poked him in
Is
the
that
eye.
is that the
So
right answer, or is there somebody that you've had that was your favorite person to fight?
my favorite person to fight personally was Vicente every time. I like him.
Vicente?
It was my hardest fight and most where I showed the best parts of me and then I just got caught. I loved it. It was a war. I had some sweet scars from it.
Sweet scars are always good, man. Chicks dig scars.
Yeah, my wife, she doesn't like them.
I disagree. She's
That
about
means
to
you
give
got
you a
hit.
sixth baby. I think she likes them. She's lying. She keeps giving you babies. You get more scars, you get
Facts.
more babies. So
Facts.
the question just came up too. What are you most afraid of? I'm going to guess the answer is baby number 7.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not afraid of anything in the cage. That doesn't bother me.
Is
That's
there
my
anything, seriously though,
peace.
anything that you're actually really afraid of?
Um, I would just say the people driving around Florida. That scares me. They
Scared
just
the shit
pull
out of me the
out.
other day.
They pull out at like 10 miles an hour when you're going 60, and it's like, all right, cool. I'm gonna
Pulling
try
out,
not to
something
smash
Niko
you.
knows nothing about.
Yeah, I just go hard in the paint. One way, straight in. What's reverse? Oh no. I forgot who said it. Nick Newell commented on me on one of my posts and goes, man, this guy can't even pull out of a driveway, I bet you.
My friend has a fantasy football team, and I swear to God, this is true. It's not a lie. Um, his fantasy football team name is "My Couch Pulls Out," but I don't.
Yeah. I'm part of that team, I guess. Star player.
Oh my God, I'm dying.
Hey, everybody thinks I have a lot of kids. The first thing me and Alex talked about when we saw each other in the hotel on the Tuesday when we showed up, and we were both getting our equipment at the same time. And he looks at me and goes, "Oh, congratulations," because he doesn't speak good English. On your 6th kid. He goes, "Me? 11." I was like,
Yeah.
"What?"
Are you chasing him, or you're trying to catch up?
No. I just said, not local. I was like, you're crazy,
11.
bro.
He's got 11. You're gonna have 6. I think you're gonna end up with 9 total.
Dude,
Sam Alvey's got like 5 or 6 kids.
don't be wishing this upon me, Ricky Bobby. You
Listen,
hear
I'm
me?
not wishing it upon you, Ricky
I'll
Bobby.
poke you. Asher, go grab me that milk. The milk in the fridge so I can fill your brother's cup up. Thank you, son.
It's
But
good to have a little army around there to help out.
anyone who comes around the corner can do something if you can't get up.
That's right. Yep. If you
Okay.
can walk around, you can get stuff.
Exactly.
I like it.
Dude, don't do that. No, that's not proper. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine, dude. You're fine. Yeah, this is like, I always like doing interviews with you because your kids are always around, and at some point,
Oh yeah.
one of them always shows up. It's usually it more often than not, it's been your son that looks like Tarzan, and
Yeah, that's the one I was just talking to. Who
yeah,
got me
I
the
had a
milk?
feeling. I can't believe you guys cut his hair down a little bit.
Yeah,
He
not all the
wanted it
way.
though. No,
He
he
wanted it
wanted a
like
haircut.
this because I got a fade. So he was like, "Oh, I want a fade," and Erica was like, "Hell no." I was like, "All right, you ain't getting no fade, buddy."
I know I'm dad, and I know I fight for a living, but mom's the boss. If she says no fade, there's no fade.
Exactly.
Maybe
No,
one
listen to
day
her.
she'll let you.
Maybe. You never know.
Maybe. You can always do a little fade under, keep the length, and all the other stuff. Do a little fade under, just give him a little taste,
I'm just gonna
Right
take
now.
buzzers down the center of his head, then we'll have to do it.
Oh my God! You could take what you have to do is take the buzzer down the center of his head, but blame it on him. Say he did it himself.
I'll blame it on Micah.
Oh.
Because he already has a history of doing that to himself. He took the Manscaped trimmers I have, and he goes, and I was like, well, there's no fixing that. He was walking around looking like Patrick the Houlihan. It was hilarious.
Oh my God, man, that's great. So,
Ed, I got some milk, buddy. You're not supposed to headbutt couches.
Oh, he headbutted the couch?
Yeah, very common.
Yeah, my grandson does shit like that. I'm always like, "What are you doing? What are you
Hey,
doing?"
bro. Hey, chill. Yeah, it is. Headbutting couches ain't proper.
Chill out. Chill
You
out.
want to look at the camera too? Say what's up to everybody.
What's up?
This is half hair now.
Still looks like Tarzan, just a younger version.
Right?
Before he had grown Tarzan.
Get out of here now.
Oh.
Bro, that's the towel I just took out of the dryer. Or the blanket. And you dragging it all over. Alright, it's cool. Go.
Yeah. If it's keeping him entertained, it's good. That's how I look at
Yeah.
it. There he is. I see him. What's up? Yeah.
He can't hear you. He goes, what's he saying? He said, you look like Tarzan, son. And he just did a pose. He goes, Tarzan.
Oh man, I'm telling you, dude. We're missing out on money, dude. We really need to make your family a reality show. I don't know what we're waiting on, but we just need to do it.
I need to just hire someone to walk around me with a camera.
That's what I'm saying, dude. We just need to have somebody around all the time with the camera. But, what you need to do is put cameras all in the house and every room except for maybe the bathrooms, and then if you want to get like, funny footage from the kids taking baths, you film that separately from being on all the time because nobody
Yeah.
wants to see footage of on all the time in the bathroom.
You don't want to see these kids. They hang. Talking about you little jits. They said you're a jit.
Oh my God, that's freaking awesome. Love it. So let's
But
talk about that last fight, man.
yes,
How
sir.
how good how good did it feel to get in there with Oliveira and do some work?
Win.
He's been around
Get
a
a
long
W.
time. Yeah,
It was awesome. I was just like, yes, back in the win column, man. I was just like, I was like, it was easy, you know? Like, I'm still here. I was like, this is just the beginning of me and my team.
were
So,
you stressed about this fight going in?
no,
Like any extra pressure to win?
just I wanted to win. Like I didn't have
Well, I know
extra
you want to.
pressure. I
You want to
needed
win any fight.
yeah, I needed the money for the kids. I needed it for the family, and I just needed my security back.
Yeah.
Get in there and put it down. And then not only that, like you said, versus a competitor like Alex, yeah, it felt great.
Yeah, I mean he's a unique style fighter, man. He brings a
Totally.
little bit of everything, but the stuff he brings that um, even if it's like traditional, he has his own little flair on it, and it makes him a
Mhm.
little quirky,
Oh
and
yeah,
probably a real challenge to dance with in there.
to decipher. Yeah, reading it was hard a lot of the times. One time he hit me with a left hook. I don't know. It was like a Chris Tucker moment. Like, which one of y'all hit me?
Who kicked me?
Yeah, exactly. I was like, all I know is my knee moved, my knees buckled a little, and I was like, what the hell just happened? And I'm like, oh, he hit me with something. I didn't remember what it was. And I watched the film. It was a solid left hook. So I was like, damn, he got me. That was like the one that hit me on the chin. Everything else hit me like in my forehead or like just upper eye area.
And you can't hit Niko in the forehead. He's got like a cranium of stone, so that's just stupid. Even with
For
4 ounce
now.
gloves, for now, well, no, I don't think it's going to get any softer. You know, you got a hard head, so it's going to continue to cause damage to your opponent when they punch you. They're like stupid,
Mhm.
dumb. Got to aim lower, a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Here, here, here.
When they hit in the
Niko gets. I
throat is
mean,
when it hurts.
and they, me, if I'm hitting you, Niko, I'm aiming for your eyes because your eyes seem to have a tendency to puff up really big and get fucking, and
Yeah,
that's
big
where I go.
eyeballs.
That,
You can if you want. Go home, bro. They'll be fine. They'll get crazy and I'll tell them what's up. Later, man. Love you,
that's
bro.
so funny. That's so funny. Yeah, go home.
Yeah.
Like, like
And Hey, he's tired, man. He just did like a 12-hour day fishing. So you need to leave him alone.
Leave him
Alright?
alone.
Get your butt over there too. You're bothering me. But you're cute.
So what's bedtime like around there?
He didn't go anywhere. He's still right there.
Oh, I'm sure he is. What's like when it's bedtime? You drop them all at the same time?
I just tell him to find somewhere to sleep. You're on the floor? That's where you're staying. You're on the couch? Alright, don't pee on my couch. There's no more milk. I'll call mommy. I'll get her to get some milk.
Don't bring milk home.
Dude. Alright. Get out of this room right now. What's up, Biz? He's just sitting here trying to antagonize me. He was getting there.
Oh, I heard him. I heard him, dude. He was working. He started strong, but he didn't finish strong. He started to cut back a little bit. He's got to fucking step it up, put more pressure. He'll learn.
And then he gets the pressure cooker.
The pressure cooker. That's the name of the fist. I like it, the pressure cooker. So, I was thinking about the other day. You've had some fucking just awesome moments inside the octagon.
Yeah.
The James Vick knockout, the Randy Brown knockout, the you and Jeff Neal cracking each other in the face at the same time. Right?
Yeah, the headbutt and then the double knockdown, and
that was fucking great, dude. I was thinking about it, like, man, most guys want to have one really memorable moment, just one in their career in the octagon, and everybody doesn't get one. You've had three that I can call off the top of my head if I think for a minute, and I wasn't, on 32% right now. 32%. I would probably have another. You probably have five that everybody would be like, that's a legit top five. How cool is that for you, man? That you have five, at least five real memorable moments. Three, nobody can deny, super memorable. Oh, he's making a fist. He's ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, he went with the uppercut, bro. He went with the backward uppercut.
That's my boy.
Like it, dude.
It's just a blessing, man. It's really cool. I really I'm just grateful that I could do it. That God gave me those opportunities and I saw them and I took them.
Yeah. It's awesome, dude. I was really thinking about that. I'm trying to think who else has so many memorable moments. And, guys that score a lot of knockouts, knockouts are pretty good moments. But everybody doesn't score knockouts, and even submissions, some of them, while you get them, they're not overly memorable. You have to really do something nuts, So, like landing the Von Flue choke, the only guy that really does that is Oven St. Preux. He's done it more than Jason Von Flue ever did it,
Speaking of that, he taught my coach how to do his Von Flute because we've trained a few times together, me and OSP, probably like 5 or 6 times. And and my coach tried doing it to me yesterday. And I started going out. I was like, oh, no, you're not. You're not going to get me with this. You're not going to do it. And I had like a last minute freak out and I got out of it and I ended up on top and I was like, and then because the tunnel was just going, I was like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. And I was like, ah! Exploded out. And I was like, I'm back. Bro. Asher, one more time, bro. And it's going to get dirty, okay? You better chill. Just shut both of the lights off, please. The switch. Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay, dude. Fucking, you got to discipline the kid. We got to discipline the kids.
I'll put on mute if I got to walk over there.
You never know who's watching. That's right. Mute the microphone. Don't end up on a Zoom meeting, craziness. I can't believe some of the stuff people forget.
You tell me how to raise my kids? Come on, man. You gonna tell me how to raise my kids? Somebody has something to say? You can come say it. You know?
And then tell your story walking. That's how I feel, dude.
Yeah. You leave a message, and we'll just see if it gets seen.
Nobody's going to call back.
Exactly. You know,
Yep.
the
It's
way I was
crazy.
raised, I wasn't raised light.
Nope.
You
I
know,
wasn't raised light.
my dad was. My dad has big hands. Put it that way.
Yeah, my mom had access to weapons, put it that way.
Yeah, pots, pans,
Belts,
spatulas.
spatulas, hangers, whatever.
Like my nona, my nona chased my cousin with a pot. She got right across the head with it back in the day.
My
It's
friend
like, but that's
Dominic's
why the
father.
world. That's why
Yep,
everyone thinks like, oh, they're entitled to something, because they ain't never
they
been
hate it.
disciplined.
Yep. My friend Dominic next door to me, down when I lived down in Sunrise, Florida, when I was a teenager, um, Italian family. Their last name was Geloso. I remember one day, and Dominic's father was Dominic Sr., and Dominic Sr. took no shit from nobody. And Dominic Sr. was a big man. I remember one day, Dominic Jr., my friend, I don't remember what he did, but he did something to piss his dad off. And Dominic comes running out the front door and running around the house. And his father picked up a PVC fucking patio bar and chucked it and hit him fucking like 30 yards out. Hit him with the bar. And then went out there and started dead-legging him in the fucking backyard. And he's like, we're all laughing. And he goes, any of you fuckers want some? You're next. Get the fuck out of here. You know, we're like, ah!
Hey, but that's how you learn. You learn where
That's,
you stand on
yeah,
a totem pole, and then
you
you
definitely
learn
learn.
what you can't do.
Yep.
Like you ain't gonna be no keyboard warrior when someone comes at your house and smacks you across the face.
Yep. No, you can't. The only thing you can do with your keyboard then is hopefully pick it up and crack them back. I mean, other than that, your keyboard's useless.
Yeah, and then you'll be picking your teeth up like they're keyboards.
Yeah, man.
Yep.
Put back my chicklets.
Yep.
Oh. Some people don't get it, man. This is, the internet and social media isn't real life, but what you say is real. And if you say it to the wrong person, somebody's going to check your chin. And you know what? Sometimes you deserve
Some
to have your
people
chin checked.
just don't care. They just really like consequence. Whatever. And then the next thing you know, you got four knuckles across your teeth.
Yep. Now
You
there's
know.
I think about consequence all the time. Now there are some things that would make me say, all right, I ain't worried about spending a night in jail for beating the fuck out of somebody, but
Uh-huh.
there's gonna be a good reason for me to do it. Um, the main reason is don't fuck with my family. You fuck with my family,
Oh,
fucking,
it's
I,
go
I,
time.
I'm going to jail. I don't give a fuck.
I will put
Or I'm gonna
somebody in their
bury you so
place if they
far,
touch my family.
or I'm gonna bury you so far nobody will even know that it was me. And then I can just live my life.
I'm from the swamps, boy. There's gators out here.
Oh, I know. I'll be coming down to your crib, bro. I'll be like, yo, Niko, I got this thing in my trunk, man. You got some gators that are hungry?
Got crawfish, got everything out here.
I got a little. Actually, there's a lake behind behind our townhouse where we live, and there's probably this gator that's in there regular. It's his lake, his
Hmm.
spot. Nobody else come out there and fuck around. I've never seen another gator there, just him. He's about 9 foot. He can help me out.
Oh yeah.
See what I need
It'll
to do is
take it.
start training. Go ahead.
What's that?
I was gonna say I need to start training the gator now by sending over, raw chicken every day and just get him used to seeing me come with food. And then when that time comes, body or chicken, he don't care. It's coming down for free.
It's food, baby.
Train the gator.
Ah.
You got gators in your swamp?
Not in my creek, but down the street, yeah.
Ooh, but they could get into your creek if they wanted to.
If they wanted to, I don't think there's big enough fish in there for them to really want to be in there. I got a lot of moccasins in my creek. A lot of
Ugh.
crawfish. Mhm.
Crawfish, huh?
Yep.
You guys harvest them and eat them?
No, just they're there. If we catch some, throw some on the boiler.
There you go. I was just to say, man, people fucking love that shit, man.
Hmm.
I'm not a big crawfish guy. I've had them sometimes. Periodically I can eat them, but it's not my favorite seafood. But it's not the
I think
worst
it's
thing
just a
I've
lot
ever.
more work than payoff. You
Yeah,
know.
that's That's why I hate dealing with crab legs, man. Fucking, because the work sometimes is so fucking. Oh, I haven't figured out how to do them right. Listen. I don't care about the lobster leg shoot me in the eye as long as I'm pulling out a fucking piece of meat that's like fucking this long and fucking. You know what I'm saying? Oh, my
Yep.
pen cap is green, so it's.
That's
showing.
what I just noticed too.
Fuck it. I want a lobster. I want the lobster to come out like this.
Yeah.
Just fucking, but it never crab legs
Snow
to come out like that.
crabs.
It never does. Never does. If I can figure out
Breaks
how
in
to crack
half.
lobsters, if I can figure out how to crack crab legs perfectly every time, I can make a lot of money. I would start
The
teaching.
hire me to come crack it with crab legs.
Yeah. Cracking with Chris. Tune in tonight.
What?
Look, it's already a new show, man.
You hit the angle, give it a little flick.
Right?
Bull thing.
Every time, bitch.
Oh.
Want to see that again in slow motion? Oh man, I always love talking to you, bro. You got a fight coming up? You got anything talking about? What's going on?
No, right now I'm just healing up from the fight. We did a lot of leg kicking, so I got some bruising on my leg. Just letting that heal up.
All right.
You know, that's all.
When do you want to go again?
Whenever they want me there. You know, if I can get one before the end of the year, I would. You know, any short notices, because I haven't been. Even though I have a little bruise on my leg, doesn't mean I stopped training.
Yeah, of course
I've been
not.
training
That's
this
not
whole
Niko.
time. No. Yeah,
You
I've
had the
been.
flu and you were still training.
I took that week off. I had to because I was literally in bed. Dude, I had an hour of shivering. You ever do that for an hour? Dude, it
Yeah.
sucked. I was just
I've
like,
been there, dude.
I can't stop. I had my wife like lay on me because she's pregnant and like super hot. So like, you know, her body's like super hot. So I had sweatpants, I had a shirt, a sweatshirt, I had a blanket, and then I had my wife. I was like, yo, you gotta lay on me. I'm still freezing. And then I thought like her body weight on me would also like stop me from shivering. Didn't. I shivered for an hour with her on me.
Oh my God.
She was
That's
like, I was
awesome.
trying to sleep, but you wouldn't stop shaking.
Yeah.
Mommy, get here.
Mommy won't be back for a little bit. This is the other boy, my other boy. Bah!
He's like looking
Say
around
what's
going,
up.
what is this, man? What's going on?
I said, say what's up. He goes, what's up?
I told my grandson is like, he'll be all loud and boisterous. Then when he say hi to somebody, who the fuck is that kid? That's not
Getting
my
real
grandson.
Buffalo Bob on me, bro, with that high. Chill.
Yeah, I mean, easy, bro. Calm down, you know.
This is my killer. He's my killer.
Yeah, and the other one throws the backward uppercut, though. He's your killer in training.
Yes, easy, but you're going to throw his face into the table. No, buddy, leave that TV off. Go in the living room. The other living room. Because I said so, that's why. No, you gotta go to sleep. He's like, boy, I will throat chop you. Give me those murder eyes again. Pow! Throat chop.
Not the result you want from a throat chop. It's laughter. It's not what you're looking for.
He's definitely my kid.
He's like, yeah, go ahead, do it again. Is that all you got? That's such a smiley, happy baby right there.
Yeah.
He's just living his best life.
Oh yeah. I'll send you a video. We got a video. I got a video of him on the slow motion on the swing. He's like,
I saw it.
yeah.
I saw it, dude. I was laughing my ass off, man. I was like, this is fucking great. Because it's got the audio, and the audio's also like, it's like the other one's trying to give him a wet willy.
He just went. That's what he was doing. All right,
I
guys,
love
go in
these
the other
kids.
place. Go in the other room. Because, buddy, you gotta go lay down. Y'all better not be wrestling in my living room.
No,
That's
all over the same time.
unbelievable. I don't
When they
believe
all
that.
say no, that means yes.
That's what I was just thinking. I'm like, that's how I
They've
used
got
to
it
answer
down.
it.
They've got it down. They're like, well, Dad's in the other room. We'll just all say no, and he'll believe us.
Yeah,
They don't
nobody here.
understand. They don't understand that Dad invented that game,
Yeah,
and
there's a
that your
reason
dad
I am
before
where I
you.
am.
I mean, yeah, we know all the tricks. They think they don't. These kids, they think they know something that we don't.
Speaking of that, I just had to fix the net, the safety net on the trampoline because they were going WWE, like running into it and then throwing each other into it, and they broke two of the bars. Yeah, so I had to like get some straps and screw them on nice and tight so they don't fall off again.
Maybe you just need to put a wrestling ring in the backyard.
Yeah, I would like to let them into my gym that I have on the property, but like I have so much weights and stuff. All I need to
Yeah,
do is one of them smash their face on a weight, which is
yeah,
totally possible. Dude,
yeah. Because your kids are rough and tumble. They ain't scared.
go. Yeah, no. They'll go right. Like they turn the batu ball to where they can jump onto it, like a little trampoline, and they just like project 10 feet in my little gym, and like 90% of the time they don't really aim or focus where they put it. So
They
they
don't
just
care.
like right off the mat or into the wall or onto
Yeah,
the weight rack or the deadlift bar. It's
they
like,
don't
man,
care. And then they get right up and do it again.
yeah, it's crazy. Dude, I
That's what
watched
I'm
my
saying, dude.
son like run full speed into the
Which
wall.
son?
Asher, the
Okay.
Tarzan.
Yeah.
Full speed, dude. Hits his face, dents the wall, like broke the drywall, and then looks at the wall like and goes, and then looks at me and goes, "Ow!" And I was like, "You all right, man?" And he goes, "I think so." I was like, "All right, well, just don't do that again." And he's like, "Okay." And then, boom, does it right to the other side.
Oh my
I'm like, "Oh
God.
my god, that's my child." Dude, get your hand out my butt.
That is so freaking funny, man.
You coming up here? You look tired, man. You gonna fall asleep here soon.
Yeah, he looked like he's ready to go down. I see the look. He's milk drunk right now.
Mm-hmm. He still got half a bottle in there. Oh no, someone
Yeah.
else is drinking it right now because it just disappeared. Micah, don't you drink his milk? I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
Bring the milk over here. He said I'm not, but he is.
Of course he is. You're so busy dealing with
Asher,
the other four
bring me
kids.
his milk. I just saw you put it back, Micah. He literally tried sneaking it back where it was. Oh shit.
I love it.
Yep.
And
Time at the
now,
Price house.
the fun at the price, dude. I'm telling you, this would be so much fun if we had cameras everywhere, seeing all this stuff that's going on that we don't see right now.
Oh, I don't even want a camera. I don't even want to see what they've been doing in that room. Tarzan's back.
He's got that cycle too. He always went all like so.
So
He's
when
the
I
one
smile at the people, I stare down. So that's their smiles. See?
He's got it down, man. He's ready. He's got it down. He's ready to go. He's got the face off all down. Oh man. All right, bro. Well, listen. I've kept you long enough. We had a damn good time as always. I will let you
Heck
go
yeah.
deal with your. I would let you go deal with the football team there you got, or the half of football team. It's definitely a basketball squad. There's 5 of them, so you got a basketball squad, half a soccer team. So
Yep.
you go have fun. Enjoy the rest of the night, man. Oh, do we know number 6 is going to be a boy or a girl? Do we know that yet?
We're doing a surprise
Oh,
and a
I
home
love it.
birth. We're gonna have the baby at the
Oh,
house. Isn't that
is that the first
crazy?
time? Is that the first
Yeah,
time
I'm
you guys are doing that?
excited about it. Yeah.
Home birth.
It was my wife's idea. I
So
was
you're
messing
gonna
with her
have
one day.
a
I was like, yo, we're not gonna be able to have like a lot of people in the room because of COVID. She goes, I want to have a home birth. I was like, what? I was like, let's do it. I'm down. I'm
she's gonna have a
stoked.
midwife.
Yeah, we just met with them. We had two of them and we had like an interview with them. They're
Of
really
course.
cool.
That's cool. It's gonna be an
What do you
interesting
want?
experience.
Yeah.
Now,
I was
is it
like, so
gonna
do
be
you
you?
guys provide the pool or do I have to buy the pool? Which one? I was messing with them.
You're fucking hysterical, dude. I'll buy the pool. All right, cool.
Yeah. I'll buy it.
Are you,
Yeah.
so are you guys gonna do this with the kids around watching?
I don't care. If they want to be here, yeah, we'll probably have them in a different room. So, she has a huge family and they're like a lot of sisters. So that's why we decided to do the home birth. And then my mom likes to be here. Her mom likes to be here. Her grandma likes to be like it's a party when a baby comes out.
Well, there's been a lot of parties at Niko's house.
Yeah, literally, man. And the baby's due April 2nd, they say. So it might come a day early, and I might have an April
April
Fool's
Fool's
baby.
Day.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Look at this kid. Whoa, whoa, whoa,
I love it. It's like
whoa.
Cornholio on fucking Beavis and
I'm
Butthead.
like,
I am Cornholio. I need TP for my butthole. Are you threatening me?
oh,
So,
man.
who do you want next before we let you go?
I would
I know
love to
you
fight
always say
the.
whoever but is there anybody you want?
I want to fight one of the Diaz's. I think that would be an amazing fight.
Either one?
Either or. If his last name's Diaz, let's go, son.
Okay.
I
And
want to be 5 rounds with one of those guys.
what if you can't get that fight? Who else do you want?
Top 15.
Top 15. Whoever it is, bring it on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we like in Niko, because Niko's like, I'll fight anybody. But the Diaz brothers fight would definitely be a lot of fun.
Totally, dude.
I'd be more interested in seeing you fight Nate than Nick.
Yeah. I would like to fight Nick because he was like one of the first,
He's
like,
an easier win for you.
well, not because of that, because he's like the OG Diaz, you know? Like he's the one I watched. Like he's
Yeah, I
he's
know.
how I know of
I
him.
I never bought the Diaz hype. I just didn't. I'm not saying that they're not talented, because they are. But I just don't get the whole Diaz hype train. Just never did, never will. It's just me. But if I'm given the
I started
choice,
liking
I'd
him
fight
because they
Nate.
slapped.
I think Nate's the bigger star, and Nate brings you a bigger paycheck.
The Nate it is. I'm down.
All right, let's go. I'm just gonna start.
You just smacked him? Yeah.
Oh, that's a good laughter right there.
They're supposed to be going to bed.
Supposed to be
They're
going
supposed
to
to be
bed.
getting ready for bed, and they're over here slapping
Tell.
each other.
That's awesome. That's what brothers and sisters do.
Yeah. Those two, they're acting like they like each other right now. Normally, they're mortal enemies. Like enemies. And when we get these two in the gym, they're just going at it. One's getting choked, one's getting slammed, one's going into the wall.
Damn.
Yeah. One's
I
crying,
like
and I
it.
gotta break them down. You don't cry in the gym, and then bam, 5 seconds later, the other one's crying. It's like, yo, you
I
heard the
just said there's
speech.
no crying in the gym.
Yeah, if you're in here, you signed the contract for combat. So, you know what I'm saying?
Maybe you should really make him sign one.
I probably should actually.
Just for fun.
A medical. Don't hit him with that brush.
Hey, make up a contract, and then in big words, one of the clauses, no crying in the gym. That way they know.
Hey. Bro, if you accidentally kick Ezra, I'm going to side kick you. You hear me? He tried throwing a spin kick at his sister and almost just hit his littlest brother.
Brother, yeah. You can't have that happening.
Mm-hmm. You want to do that again? Do it again. Wow.
Nice.
Did you see it?
I
little
saw
hook
it.
kick?
Yep, it was very nice. Well executed. Looks dangerous.
I hope a 6-year-old don't mess with him.
He'll do it. Is this your oldest?
No, that's my youngest
Second
daughter.
oldest.
Yeah, she's 8.
So second oldest.
Yes, sir.
There's a baby in the belly. That's gonna be a girl.
They all want another girl, but I don't think Erica's gonna have another girl. I think she's stuck on the boy train.
No, we're not.
I think you're gonna have a girl.
Do you?
Yeah.
I trust you.
I said to my wife, I said, I think they're gonna have a girl this time.
Yeah. I'm with that though. Say something, Chris.
I think you're gonna have a sister.
She wanted to hear your voice.
I should have went. But I didn't want to.
They better not connect, because if that one connects, it takes this one off.
So, all right. Well, listen, dude. I'll let you jump out here so you can go put the family to bed.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate you taking the time to do it and doing it with the kids all around, dude. That's always fun. I love the kids that are around. That it's just we get to see real life, and that's the best part of doing shows with you, because we see the realness. I'll sidekick you if you kick your brother. I mean, that's good shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Oh, he just ate it. He just hit the wall.
And he's laughing.
Yeah, he's rolling around laughing. He ate the wall.
That's Tarzan.
Yeah. He said there's water right there, so he slipped and then smashed the wall. Hey, careful with the kicking. I don't want no one to lose a tooth tonight.
All right, well, listen. You go deal with them. Save the teeth. And don't forget, as soon as you get off the show, text your wife or call her, tell her to bring home milk because you're out of milk.
Facts. Thank you for reminding me. I really forgot. Later, brother. It was great
Later,
talking.
bro. All the love,
I'll text
all
you
the
as soon as something comes up.
All right, cool. Peace.
All right, brother. God bless, man. Peace.
God bless you and the family, man. Whoop. Boys and girls, that was Niko Price, man, and the family, all the kids, man. That was awesome. Thanks for coming around tonight, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you all had a good time. I will have some guest announcements coming up later this week. I'll probably try to get some guests on Sunday from BKFC Wichita. So we'll let you know about that as more information becomes available. But that's it. Thanks to my guests, Courtney Cameron, Arnold Adams, and, of course, Niko Price. Appreciate you guys taking time out of your lives to spend some of it with us, man. Thank you guys for tuning into the show. As always, I appreciate you guys being a part of my life and allowing me to be a part of yours for just a little while. It means the world to me right here. But that's it. We out of here at K-Side Christopher James Studios. So until next time, boys and girls, I'm Christopher James. You've been K-Side. We'll talk again soon. Good night.
What happens if you lose, Nick?
Who the hell is Aquaman?
I get Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, I get sausage biscuits. Maybe you guys will see a little footage of that later on because we got some good stuff.
Thor producers. There you go, baby.